Well, folks, we're back for another edition of the CFT for College Football 25. I am that other guy alongside Brownsville Gamer.
I'm very delighted that we're here with you today because now it's time to watch Washington versus Ole Miss. And let me tell you right now, although these are two teams, each with barely a winning record, the Huskies are going to try to maybe get to a winning record of 2-1. And for Ole Miss, the Rebels, they're trying to win their first game.
Yeah, this is do or die for Ole Miss. If they do not win this game today, they could be mathematically eliminated from the tournament.
Remember, only the top 8 will advance to the national quarterfinals. And if Ole Miss is going to win, it's going to be off the back of the wide receiver number 9, Trey Harris. That's a good player to watch as we play this game.
So what do you think Washington has to do to combat the fifth ranked team in the country?
Look, this is a team where last year they showed themselves to be one of the nation's best on offense. Although they're not ranked in this version of the modern CFT, there could be potential to see the Huskies throw it out there, be daring in the air, and try to score early.
Well, we see here it's now 3rd and 1.
And right now it goes to the halfback, number 21, gets it in for the first down, makes it 1st and 10 at the 35.
What do you think Ole Miss have to do after coming into this game 0-3 with their playoff lives?
Well, you mean 0-2? They lost 2 games thus far. One is Oregon State. They dropped 38-25 in another loss against one program you wouldn't expect, which is Troy. Speaking of unexpected, sadly, it's an unexpected turnover caused by Ole Miss, and it looks like the Huskies is going to make it to the 1 for their first turnover of the game.
And you see they're already starting on Ole Miss already. That's not good, but it's still early in the game. As you can see, they were celebrating a wonderful pick six. They almost took it all the way to the house. But, like I said, it's still early in the game. Let's see what they do here.
Can the Rebels stop here? 1st and goal. Well, first, it'll force a loss of 1. It's now 2nd and goal at the 2. And another stop, a loss of 3. They're moving them back 4 yards in just 2 plays on the drive. 3rd and goal. And look at that rush. That was a damning rush by number 1. And it looks like it's going to be a field goal attempt. It's going to be a chip shot under 20 yards. And that should be an easy 3 for the Huskies. But instead it does not make it. And it looks like it's going to be a turnover to the Rebels.
What do you think Ole Miss have to do to continue now that they got their first stop in the game? Do you think that they need to change their play style? Do you think they need to change things offensively to change up the way they've been playing the last couple of games?
Well, it's not like it's been working the first 2 games. I mean, the last game they've lost by about 52. It shows that when they can hold it down on the ground with their running game, they can make some progression, and that's something that we want to see more of from the Rebels.
You see what they do here. It's now 2nd and 5. Sorry.
And right there, it's going to go to number 88, and number 88 is going to complete the pass for a first down, making it now 1st and 10 at the 43. Pay attention to Dart, because Dart, he's trying to figure out creative ways to get it to the halfback. Number 21 makes it for the first down. That's going to be about 13 yards. And Dart is also going to try to be willing to make it in the air when they can, but it looks like another running play to number 24, and that's going to be about 5. No, make it a +3. It's 8, so that's going to be 2nd and 2 at the 19.
What do you think so far? They're running the ball effectively so far. What do you think about that?
Look, keep it going, because number 24 is going to show that they can bring it to the house for another first down.
All right, that's good. They're already in the red zone right now. Can they turn this into points? Let's see what they do here. It's going to be another running play.
We're going to see right now that Dart is going to try to signal it to number 24, tries to make the gap, but doesn't get much. It's just going to be a gain of 2, now at the 11.
Do you think they take a shot here or keep running the ball?
No, they're going to pass it, and it looks like they're going to make it to a number. It's going to be a pick to number 25, and that is going to be another turnover caused by the Rebels.
I know it's early in this game, but it's already been 2 turnovers already, and that's not good. But it's still early. It's only the first quarter.
You got to understand, yes, 2 turnovers, but no one has scored yet. And right now, number 6, he's going to keep on going. Number 5 is going to try to stop him and will, and that's going to be a 37-yard gain.
I thought you almost jinxed it right there.
I mean, I'm not the person who likes to do that, but I'm just calling it like I see it. And it looks like they stopped there. They're at the 43. And with this play here, we're going to try to see if Washington can try to capitalize. They will here at number 1, but not to much gain. In fact, it's a loss of 2.
The defense has been really stepping up for Ole Miss. What do you think about that?
Well, right now the defense got 3 in the backfield playing deep zone. Number 5 is going to try to take advantage of it. Curls out, but doesn't get to the first down, but a nice positive gain of about 8.
Stadium is on fire. They're trying to get another 3 and out here.
A very key third down. He's stepping back. He's going way back. Tries to set the screen to number 1, and that's going to be a first down for the Huskies.
They almost got it, but close but no cigar.
And with that ends the first quarter. And with a game like this, 0-0, looks like it might be a defensive throwdown.
You could be right about that. I mean, this is the best Ole Miss has played, at least defensively.
Look at what Ole Miss did. They forced negative 14 in running yards.
What do you think about
from Washington?
When you see a stat like that, does that tell you that Ole Miss can still play the way they can play?
Ole Miss can defend, but they have to capitalize by getting points on the board. And I think number 5 was just lost right there. That's a loss of 2.
What was that?
2nd and 12 at the 33. And right here, number 7 is going to step back, gets it, and clears it to number 5. That's going to be a gain of about 8 to 9 yards. 3rd and 3 at the 24.
Stadium is on fire again. Can they get another stop?
And it's going to step back. He hesitates, and that's a damning move because right there, number 91 shuts him down with a sack. And now it's 4th and 10. Looks like it's going to be a punt return. No, they're going to go for the field goal. And this time, it's 3 points for the Huskies.
What do you think when you see the quarterback frustrating at his line when they couldn't get that play off?
Look, you're trying to go for the 6, and you're trying to do it as quickly as you can, but when you can't capitalize, the only thing you have to do is move forward, and they certainly did for 3 points. Speaking of moving forward, it's just a gain of 1. It's 2nd and 9 at the 26.
Let's see what they do here. Drops back to pass, and
that's going to be an incomplete.
It is now 3rd and 9. They need to get something here.
2 in the backfield, stepping back, tries to go for the corner,
gets
it, and that's going to be a first down now at the 47. And it looks like Dart is trying to get a groove and will continue on the ground to number 21, a gain of 3.
It's now 2nd and 7 with about 3:36 left to go in the first half.
At the 50-yard line, you see 1, 2, 3 wide receivers, and with the slant, doesn't do much, and I thought number 9 is going to try to catch it off the reflection, but doesn't seem to do anything there.
3rd and 7.
Very key play here in the drive, goes way back, tries to make some room, but he couldn't catch it. 4th and 7 is going to kick it right back to the Huskies.
What do you think?
That's going to be a fair catch.
I honestly didn't think that this was going to be a defensive showdown after the last couple of games we've seen from Ole Miss. But their defense is showing that they belong here. And with about 3:09 left to go in the first half, it's been proven so far.
Well, look. The bleeding is not as bad as we see. It's only down by a field goal. But right here, the Rebels are showing that they can keep their composure and force some big mistakes. But speaking of big mistakes, look at that by number 5, recovering for the first down.
It's now 1st and 10 with 2:34 left to go in the first half. Drops back to pass, and it's
complete, and that's going to be a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 at the 43.
Let's see what they do here. Ball at midfield.
Man in motion right there. Goes to number 6. Stutters. Goes deep in both directions to try to make some movement, and it's good enough for the first.
His GPS is all over the place, but he got the first. That's all that matters.
Well, look, with the route recalculation, he was able to get the key amount of 4 yards, but that was a deflection, and that's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 49. Number 7 gets it to number 12. He's going to go into first down territory, but not enough. It's going to be 3rd and inches at the 40. Number 7 steps back, gets the complete pass, and that's going to be a first down.
I wonder if Ole Miss is going to call a timeout.
If I was the Huskies, just keep it moving. If the Rebels are not figuring out that the clock is ticking, then that's on them. They don't need to worry about disrupting the groove in the hopes that the Rebels will do something of a timeout. And look at that. That's another complete pass by number 88. And it looks like it's going to be a Rebels touchdown. Sorry, Huskies touchdown. I wish it was the Rebels. That's why I got so excited.
Whoa. We can't be biased here.
But right here, it's a touchdown for Washington, and that bumps them up now to 10-0.
Ole Miss got to do something here. Let's see if they can get some points before the half.
Number 24 is going to take it. tries to spin, gains maybe about 20, and that's going to put them 1st and 10 at the 22. 3 men in the backfield. And right there, he's scanning, throws deep, and I don't think there's going to be a connection. And that's going to be an incomplete pass.
I guess he's trying to do that to Louisiana or something.
I don't know where he was trying to go with that, but it didn't make much connection. And right here, we see some augmenting on the line. But right there, they go for the snap. He's curling to the right. Tries to see if there's a connection by number 7.
And I think he got it. No,
it does not work. And that's going to be 3rd and 10. What's up with these deep passes?
I don't know. I guess they're trying to, they have time. They got 3 timeouts. And
number 21 tried to make a difference, but only settles for a yard.
They're going for it.
And it looks like they are trying to get themselves closer to another first down. Number 2 steps back. There goes the rush. And I think he's ahead. He gets it.
Wow.
And that's going to be a first down. And that's going to be at the 33. That was a very important catch, a very received catch. And it keeps the Rebels going in the drive.
30 seconds left.
And another complete pass. And that's going to be a Rebels touchdown.
What? They take, I think, their first lead of the tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think there's a lead here. It's still Huskies
up
by
so
4.
Sorry. I apologize.
Assuming they get the field goal, which will happen. They will be trailing by 3, but this is a very reasonable lead. But look, when you're the 5th best team in the country, this should not even be 10-7 Washington right now.
Oh, really?
It should be at least the other way around. I mean, if we want to see something of a battle, an uphill battle, that should be done by the Huskies. But that's not an uphill. That's a gain of 5. And right here, with less than 5 seconds to go, this will be the last play of the half. Number 1 goes for another first down, and that's it. That's going to be the end, 10-7 at the end of the half.
And what do you think about this first half so far? It's been a pretty defensive battle so far. Both teams are not really giving much of an inch. No team is really being able to pull away.
I mean, Washington is relying heavy on the passing game. They're up by 144. And when it comes to yards per play, we see moderate progression by both Washington and Ole Miss. But it's the turnovers that's costing the Rebels the lead. We saw 2 turnovers in the first half alone. Will they stay with Dart in the second half?
Let's hope Dart doesn't get darted again.
Well, look, right now it's, elimination game time for the Rebels. If they can't do something here in this game, they may not see the light after round 6. But right now, we go into a brand new half, the second half, and it looks like number 21 kneels for a touchback.
Stadium is on fire once again.
Starting at the 25, and with that option pass, number 5 did not go anywhere, a loss of 6. And right there with that fake, doesn't do much there, couldn't withstand the pressure, still stuck at 3rd and 16 at the 19. Number 7 steps back. And right here, he's scanning, but takes too long, and that's the 3rd sack caused by
a little friction between
Washington.
The quarterback and the... What do you think about that?
I mean, look, if I was Washington and you're up by 3 and you're getting sacked like that, I would be frustrated too. And right there, it looks like it's going to be the Huskies kicking it back to the Rebels. Let's see if Ole Miss can try to capitalize and do what you thought they were doing and go for a lead.
What do you think about that defensive stop? I mean, they stuffed the quarterback. Quarterback had nowhere to go. And
I mean, when you're stuck in the pocket, I mean, you don't have any wiggle room to do anything but just get the ball out of your hands. Speaking of which, number 24 moves up by 4 yards. It's 3rd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Let's see what they do here. 3rd and 8. Ball
Man in motion. And right there, Dart fakes it, keeps curling, steps back. I don't think there's... Oh, I'm wrong, because that's a completed pass by number 3, Antoine Wells.
Honestly, Dart threw a duck. Luckily, somebody came back to it, because that would have been a really bad pass.
Number 21 goes for 5 yards. Amos trying to see if he can get it in for another first down. And Amos with the assignment goes to the right, tries to juke but couldn't do much. Just a gain of 1.
Let's see if Ole Miss can do something here.
A lot of moving and traffic. He is by himself, and Ole Miss will take the lead in this match. A seesaw battle, but right now it's all Rebels.
Dart threw a dart. And now Ole Miss has a lead. What do you think?
And with the field goal, here we are, a 6-play, 55-yard drive, and they are up by 4.
They kick it back off. Ole Miss has been playing lights out so far since the second half has started. I don't think I've seen them play with this much fire since the tournament has started. What do you think? Can they keep up this momentum going into the fourth quarter?
Well, look, they know what is up for grabs. If they win this game, they get to live to see another day in terms of a playoff spot. So every single drive is pivotal. And speaking of a pivotal drive, look at number 88 with the hurdle step. Will Rogers getting the first down, and now they're at the 35.
Let's see what they do here. And
Number 1 punches up in the middle, and that's going to be a gain of 3.
Defense is trying to switch up something now. 1:57 left to go in the third.
Slants to the right. Number 5, he's going straight. I thought he would spin right there, but Gills Jackson, number 5, goes for another first down.
It's an odd name, Gills Jackson, but okay, whatever. It's first and 10.
I mean, that's the child's name. I read it like I see it. And right now, with a new set of downs, with less than 2 minutes to go, man in motion sticks to number 1, and that's going to be just a gain of 1. And again, this time, he's going to scan it, gets an open pass to number 88, and that's going to be a first down. And here we are at the 23, less than 1 minute and 30 seconds. Number 6 gets the reception, and he's going to keep it moving at the red zone. First and goal at the 9.
Let's see what they do here.
And boom, that's an interception. And number 23 was wide open and just took advantage. He was like, oh, that's for me? Give me, please.
Ole Miss is playing lights out defensive football, and now they got the ball back with a chance to to add on to their lead with about 48 seconds left to go.
I got a question for you because you've been asking me questions.
Yes.
Is this the Ole Miss we've been waiting for? Is this something that we're now finally see a top 5 team doing their job? And that's another key catch, keeping it alive for the Rebels. I mean, they are playing some really good football right now. How do you feel about all
To
this?
answer your question, hell yes. This is the team that we thought was going to show up since the first game of the tournament, and now they're playing up to their competition. Not only that, they're playing to their potential. What the
And they
hell
went
was that?
backwards, a loss to 7. Now they're at the 50-yard line.
Let's see what they do here. 7 seconds left to go in the third. Play action pass. Darts it up in the air.
Up the middle, gets it.
Wow!
And that's going to be another key first down to end the third quarter. And the Rebels are looking stellar as they go into the final quarter of this game. I mean, again, they are looking for a necessary first win to stay in contention of this tournament.
Dart is throwing darts, and the crowd is hype. Ole Miss is playing like they should be the fifth-ranked team in the country. And now we're going to the fourth and final quarter. That Chilla is looking... Sorry, folks.
Okay. A little bit distracted there. I see that other guy.
They're first and goal. They should just punch it in here.
And if they could, they should be able to bump it up to a 10-point lead. But number 24 got plugged by number 5. And that's going to be maybe a loss of 1.
They go no huddle.
Second and goal at the 2. Can they punch it in this time? No. In this case, it's going to be just a gain of 1. Third and goal at the 1. I mean, heck, a quarterback sneak would be appropriate at this point.
Yeah, let's see what they do here.
And it looks like number 24
does not
get it in.
They're going for it.
Ole Miss, they're like, we have to do it on 4th, but they're throwing it, and they couldn't hold on to it. What is going on? I mean, 3 points was just beneath them?
I think they were trying to be aggressive and try to tackle.
But to what end? Like this
They're
is
trying
that
to
was
win.
A bonehead move. If you're
did they get this? Oh, they didn't get.
No,
the
they don't. It's 3rd and 9 at the 2. But if you're trying to win the game, you punch points.
But hey,
when you
look how fast they got the ball back.
The field goal, like this.
They'll be fine. Look how fast they got the ball back.
I don't think they should even be in this position in the first place. They should be up by 7.
They're you're still in the lead.
And here they are, 1st and 10 at the 39. And right here, number 2, he's going to scan, looks up the middle, and that's not going to happen. That's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 39.
Dart's got to relax. Just the time's on your side. I think they should be running.
Why
the ball.
is he not burning the clock? Going deep for no reason, and that is not a complete pass.
You're trying to take a, go.
And another key sack, a loss of about 9, and it's going to go back to the Huskies. Again, you're trying to sustain the lead, And if the Rebels can do it, they're really doing it the hard way. But let's see. Their defense has been stellar this entire game. But number 88, he breaks that, and that's going to be another first down.
He just broke like a tackle. So they still, like I said, they still have a lead. It's about 2:54 left. As long as their defense can hold up, Ole Miss should have this.
Instead, goes and passes to number 6. That's going to be a first down. With about 2:40 remaining, they need a key stop. Ole Miss needs it right now. And he stares at number 1 and gets maybe 2 or 3 yards. That's going to be 2nd and 4 at the 48.
Stadium is on fire once again. This place is loud.
I would not be sitting down if I was there live at the stands, but number 12 will get it, and Will Rogers will probably shut the crowd up for a bit.
Nah, they're still up.
They're still up because they're still with hope that, number 88, all hope is lost, I suspect, right there, because that's a nasty first down.
And Washington calls timeout. The 2:07 left to go before the 2-minute warning.
And again, Washington is trying to get this touchdown. We'll get it, and that's a Huskies touchdown. It's 17-14. I mean, look, if you were watching this game and you realize, heck, with the extra point making it 17-14, you're saying, look, how can you be up by 4 and now be down by 3 when you had a field goal opportunity and you chose to pass it?
Again, they were being aggressive.
That's going to be a question they're going to need to answer regardless of a win or loss. But that's a key interception by number 42. It looks like it's going to be a pick 6. It is. That's a touchdown by Carson Brunner. And here we go with the field goal. Now, at one point, the Rebels up by 4. It's now 24-14. They're down by 10. I mean, wow.
Okay, Brownsville gamer, I need you to just entertain me for a few minutes.
All right, I'll step back. Go ahead.
Ole Miss came into this tournament as one of the perennial favorites to win it all. And in the last 3 games, this third game here, they have played like complete and utter trash.
Wow.
This team is just... This team fucking sucks.
Ooh.
This team.
Are you going? I mean, you're throwing F-bombs. I mean,
look at this. It's 4th and 10. What are they doing? What are they doing? Look at this shit. Oh my God! If he throws another interception and there's a flag.
There's a flag. Let's see where it goes to. Yeah, I mean, this is what happens.
They get an extra first down. Wow.
This is what happens when the Huskies gets excited, gives a new life for the Rebels. But what about this play here?
Ole Miss, they don't belong here.
Wow.
They do not belong here.
Whoa. Let's slow down. I mean, I get it, but why?
Do you see the play on the field? Look at this. Watch this be an interception.
And it's a incomplete pass. Now 3rd and 10.
These guys play with no heart, no passion. They're just throwing the ball
Another
over the
incomplete
place.
pass.
It's now 4th and 10. I have no words for this. Get these bum-ass people off the field. Get them off the field.
And with that's going to be a turnover on downs with about a minute to go.
I'd rather deal with Fresno State than to deal with this team.
Wait a minute.
Ole Miss don't deserve to be here. They don't. They play like ass. Dart is a dork. And the coach is trash. The offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, the line coach, they all need to be working at Chick-fil-A. All of them.
I mean, these are some really rough words. Are you really serious? I know that it's tough to watch, but are you really serious?
This is the 5th ranked team. They're playing like hot garbage. They're frauds. They're not the 5th ranked team. They're not playing like it. They haven't played like that the whole tournament. This is the closest they've been, and they still found a way to choke the game away.
And with that field goal, another flag. Is this another one caused by Ole Miss? And it looks like it is. That's going to be a first down. And they're going to now advance to the 8-yard line.
They're probably just going to take a knee and say, screw it. Yep. It's over.
And with that, it is all over. Washington will take a win, pushing themselves to 2-1 for Ole Miss. It's their 3rd consecutive loss.
Ole Miss is done. Their tournament dreams are done. get these bum-ass players out of here, revoke their scholarships, and have them back up the fires. It's over. On to the next team.
Well, we congratulate Will Rogers, the quarterback from Washington, player of the game with 87.5% complete passes for near 180 yards. I mean, I feel for you. I mean, if you are a Rebels fan, you're wondering, why are we here? And I hope that you can figure that out. I mean, look, let's let this run for a few minutes. I mean, we're gonna do something we normally don't do. I would say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, but I don't think we should do that. I think we need a few minutes to digest what we just watched, because you said something very damning. You're suggesting that Ole Miss should not be involved in this tournament. Is it solely because of what you just saw from Washington? Is it more than that? Where are you coming from?
What do you mean where I'm coming from? They've been playing like garbage this entire tournament. Did you not see the last game? They lost by 50-plus points. 50-plus points. Their first game, they started off hot, and then they just fell off a cliff. The second game, they didn't even show up. They got beat by Troy, Brownsville Gamer. Troy. And now this game, they got too aggressive. Darts are thrown all over the goddamn place. And now their season is done. Their season is done. Yeah, they're still in the tournament. They have no way to make the playoffs now. This is the fifth-ranked team. The fifth-ranked team. They're frauds. They're frauds. Who the hell did they beat to even get in the tournament in the first place? Because they sure not playing like it.
I mean, they're considered an at-large team. They got an auto bid to make it to the tournament. They're... Again,
well, whoever was the committee who decided the auto bid needs to be fined and need to be investigated for corruption and bribery. Because there's no way, no. There is no way you can sit here and tell me that this team deserved to be here.
I would say this was just not their game.
This was not their tournament.
I mean,
Fresno State, and I know the people are tired of me bringing up this team. Fresno State, for at least 2 games, put up a fight. They have an excuse. They play in the Mountain West. They have an excuse to be trashed. What is Ole Miss' excuse? What is their excuse? Can you sit here and honestly tell me, with every fiber in your being, that they deserve to be here?
I would say that this tournament is very unique in terms of the exposure of teams that you would normally not find in a typical non-conference schedule, right? Like, it's not every day that Troy is going to face an Ole Miss. It's not every day that a Washington might hit UNLV. It's not every day that a Tulane might hit Michigan. But I do know that this is not easy. Every team that they're facing is arguably a team that in real life could be not just a bowl team contender, but a late round BCS contender.
They lost 50-plus points to Troy.
And you're saying that Troy is a cupcake team?
I'm not saying Troy's a cupcake team. Should they be losing to a team like Troy?
Okay.
Should they be not? They did not just lose. They got depantsed. They got utterly embarrassed. Thank God that game wasn't at home, because I would have left. I would have left.
I mean, this game was at home. This is Washington.
Right, but Troy's games was Troy was at home.
Yeah, Troy was at home. Yeah.
Thank God that 50-point loss wasn't at home.
52, if we're counting.
Whatever. The fact of the matter is this: this team does not deserve to be here. I would rather take them out and put Fresno State, because at least Fresno State, at least they have an excuse. They have an excuse. Ole Miss has no logical excuse to be in the position that they were in. Had they made better choices, had they not been so aggressive, had they managed the goddamn clock, we will be having a different conversation right now. We wouldn't even still be talking about this right now.
So you think the field goal really screwed them over?
I think they should have took the points. And now you're playing to stop them. You're not playing to protect the lead, because all they have to do, if you go by you up by 2 possessions, you're up by a possession. They have to score a touchdown to stay in the game, because now you put the pressure on Washington. So you gave up 2 picks. and they scored quickly. Washington, okay, Washington, they're not ranked this year, but they still play with every fiber they be. Ole Miss never deserved to be here. They don't. They don't deserve to be here. And I'm glad that they got exposed for the frauds that they are. I'm happy. I'm glad Washington exposed them because there's no reason why Ole Miss deserved to be here. I'm shocked. I am appalled. I'd rather have Florida State here.
I mean, before we say goodbye, one thing I did not do was mention the top 8 teams as we go into the third games of the tournament, or the third round of our tournament. 8th place is Oregon, 7th, Troy, and 6th, Florida State. I mean, as far as we see them in the tournament, they're still doing what they need to do. Rounding the top 5, Michigan is 5th, Missouri, number 4, Georgia, 3rd, Texas, 2nd, and the University of Miami in Florida, the top program of the CFT.
Well, folks, for all of us here at BVG Studios, we want to thank you once again for watching another edition of the CFT for College Football 25. I am that other guy, alongside with Brownsville Gamer.
And as always, if you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. And for all of our subscribers, we say thank you so much. We do these videos not for money at all, not a single ask of a donation we ever make. All we ask in return is to keep watching, share it amongst others, and just continue to watch our shit. Just please take the time to click that like button, click that subscribe button. We'll be very fortunate. I believe later down the line, before we say goodbye, once this tournament is over, we're going to spend a moment to thank all of our subscribers that have been with us. We've been around for 4+ years, soon to be 4+ years. And this tournament and future tournaments can only be done with you. So again, like, subscribe, thank you, and have a good one.
See you later, frauds.
Oh my goodness. I don't even understand why we're going this far.